Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. This is a little interesting video I'm going to make about medical kits and gun belts. Yes. So this is what I got going on here. So I have a gun belt. It's a two-part gun belt. It's very cheap. Very cheap. I think I've showed this thing before. I think I paid like $40 for this thing. But all the other gear is just piecemeal stuff that I've put together. But now I actually have a real fucking medical kit. A VFAK, what they call. This was my old setup. As you can tell from the size, it's a little let me clean this off here. Yeah, that's just horrible. There we go. That's better. More better. Got this from Vision Preparedness, man. Trent. And as you can tell, it's considerably larger than my old one, which was basically, I had a Mopac. What is this, 511? Yeah. Easily 511, yeah. But I like the setup better. And basically, I just made my own shit. Which I was making my own chest seals. I was making my own gauze and stuff like that. But, you know, relying heavily on tape and gauze. But this thing, man, this thing is real. Obviously, it comes with a cat, but I have multiple cats, as you will tell. So yeah, this thing is really cool. I was really impressed with it. I put it in the center, in the back. That's kind of my idea. My go-to is so that, you know, with either hand I can get to this. Yes, it's in my back, small of my back, because obviously the business end on the left and the right is going to be, you know, much needed. That's a drop bag, by the way, and of course that's my TDI Tactical. Yeah, I did have a full-size K-bar on here, but now I got a short-size K-bar. But yeah, anyway, whatever. It's all just put together. But this thing really impressed me that I got from Vision Preparedness. It came with a cat. It was all wrapped up. I did make some modifications, right? I did make some modifications. Of course I did. But looking at this thing was really cool. The mole system, very simple, very direct. It went right in. It's very compatible. I could put this easily. I could put this on, you know, some web gear. You know, if say I wanted to put it on my harness, or you know, if I wanted to hang it wear this around my neck or around whatever. It's got a little grab bag. But I found all that. You know, that's cool. It just shows your versatility. But this is the part when I was putting this thing on, which I didn't realize, is this portion right here. It's a rip away. It rips away. Now I'm no stranger to breaking things. I can really break things. I can rip things off its fucking hinges. I've been known to break anvils, but this I think I can get away with it. This right here, the cat is on top, outside, with the marker, held together with a flimsy little piece of rubber. So that's the first thing. And we're going to also go over what is the purpose of this, right? This, what, and how do I use it? Obviously, I'm not going to give you a full, in-depth tutorial. I am by no means a doctor. I am by no means a medic or anything of that nature. All I know is simple triage. That's all I know. That's all I really can worry about at the time, because, well, I'm going to be doing other things. So I can at least save you until you can get to until you can be taken to a real doctor with real gear, instead of my my thing. So first and foremost, this thing's really cool. We'll go through like what I had before in there, but this is really cool. So as this sets on my back, on the back of me, right? This is in the small of my back. This right here comes off. And then this, I can grab this, not this. This, I don't grab this. Yeah, right? So that should be on that side. Yeah. This, and you just pull it right off. Look at that. It comes right off. It comes right off. Interesting. And it does have a way of securing it. Fastening it securely to the back, which is securely attached to the belt, right? So now this thing is off. Boom. And now I can take this little thing, which just literally is held on by the Velcro, and boom. That's the first order of business, is slapping this tourniquet on, and we're not going to go over all that. This comes right off. Boom, pin, and cat. You know how to use a cat. If you don't know how to use a cat, there's 1,000 fucking videos on how to use a cat. It's very self-explanatory. It's a tourniquet. You stop bleeding at least 2 inches above, or a limb above, a section above. Like, say if I got cut here or shot here, I'm going to put the tourniquet over here somewhere. I'm going to look for a femoral an artery. So first and foremost, the tourniquet goes on. The time is written down on your body, on your person, maybe on your forehead. That's how I was taught. So now we get into this thing, right? This is how I've got it. So it opens up, boom, boom, right? This is the business part right here. Now I do have a second tourniquet, just in case. All right. So first thing first, put on my gloves. Because I've stopped the bleeding. I got a little time now. Put on my gloves, right? Boom, quick clot. This all came in the kit here. So boom, quick clot. Bandage goes on. The dressing. Maybe some gauze. Pack the wound. And then this bad boy, which I thought was really cool, is the emergency bandage. It's a compression bandage, or whatever they call it. Yeah, and then tape. Yeah, this tape in there. I added more tape. I like more tape. That right there is the life-saving setup. And you notice how it's right there. It's right there. As soon as I open this thing, all this shit is right there for me to get to. Boom. It's right there. I ain't got to fuck around. I'm not digging through pockets. It's not intricately fucking put in there. It's literally stuffed in there. This opens up, all this shit is at the ready, in the order that it's going to be used, right? So yeah, this thing, and this thing, right? And that's staged in a certain way. Now, just in case I need another tourniquet, it's right there to the side where I need it, right? So that's what's up. Anyway, getting all past that, we're going to pull all this out. Boom. There's not much there. There's not much in that pocket. This is just bullshit. Now, the second side here is for stuff that you have a little bit of time for. This is for your ouchie boo-boos, all your little, scrapes and cuts and bruises. I love this thing. This came with the kit. I like my own little set. I got Neosporin in there. I've got tons of fucking Band-Aids, tape, and BC powders. I am constantly cutting myself and ripping my flesh, so I have to constantly, mend myself. So I mean, whatever. That's what it is. That's what it is. Of course, the antiseptic wipes and things of that nature. This is another marker which I had. It's good to have these things. This, once again, this is the secondary side, the second portion of it. The first, the second, this is the third portion. I would call this the third, because in order that I'm going to use. This is your hydrofen, your chest seal. That came with the kit. Very cool trauma shears, cutting stuff. And then we got this nasal esophageal tube for putting it down people's throat. And then of course a little bandage. It's got some little triangle bandage, right? And then here, this little pocket, which the little pocket annoys me a little bit, but that's whatever. It kind of holds everything in. Here I have antiseptic in case I need to clean and dress the wound. More gloves. I found this pretty cool. If you're going to give CPR, this is a mouth protector. You put that over your mouth. Another secondary type of, or actually three, type of kind of restriction band, you know, you can use for stopping bleeding and stuff. A lighter and 5-hour extra energy just because, right? You know, that's what's up. So that's a far cry from what I used to carry in here. So you know, which was a sorted mashup of gauzes and stuff that I could pilfer from hospitals and and other things, but you know, whatever. So that's pretty much the basic setup, and like I said, it's really cool, and I'm gonna run with it. I like it, and now I've got this pack and this more medical supplies to put somewhere else. So yeah, there you go. So this has been Mad Shad and my my VFAK setup. Thank you. Shout out to Vision Preparedness. We did some trading. We did some bartering and trading. So I gave him something to make holes with, and he gave me something to plug holes with. So and you know, there you go. So this has been Mad Shad, encouraging y'all to continue to train, continue to prep, because we all know it's a mad world out there.